What happened to you and Fredo? Okay, so with him, what happened was that, I don't know, I just kind of felt like he just wasn't. So today we wearing some shades or whatever because you know we finna a little shady. Nah, I'm playing. We just wearing shades because that's just the vibes for today. So I did a Q&A thing for YouTube and I asked you guys to ask me questions. So I did it on my Instagram story and I also did it on my YouTube page. You know how like on YouTube it gives you the option to like create a status or whatever. So I had did that too. So I haven't even checked that one. I've just been looking at the ones that y'all wrote me on Instagram. Oh, y'all did ask me questions on here. Let's see. We do got some questions. Oh, we got questions, y'all. All right, okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through the ones on IG first and I'm kind of just gonna go as I go. So first question, who is your celebrity crush? My celebrity crush would be Michael B. Jordan. I love me some Michael B. Jordan. Like, what is your ethnicity? I am Puerto Rican, and when I was spending a little short time with my dad, he told me that his dad was Dominican, so I guess I am Puerto Rican and some Dominican. What part of Brooklyn are you from? So I mainly grew up in like Flatbush area and then kind of migrated to Canarsie area of Brooklyn. What got you started? What keeps you motivated? So for me, what got me started was just always in my mind, I just always wanted better. I wanted to live like a better life. I wanted to know what it feels like to be able to buy certain things, to be able to live a certain way. Just things like that. Just wanting to know what the experience is like when you kind of, I guess, have a little bit more money than, I guess, average or like poverty, I guess. So that's pretty much what made me like want more. You want to live anywhere other than NY? I would love to live somewhere hot. To be honest, I don't even know where I would want to live. Maybe like a Miami or like an island somewhere. It gotta be somewhere hot though. I'm thinking of creating OnlyFans, an OnlyFans account. Any advice? Girl, well, if you're a girl, OnlyFans is the easiest bread I've ever made in my life. I'm not even gonna lie to you, I'm gonna keep it straight, a stack. OnlyFans is so easy to make some bread. It's like, and you don't even gotta do nothing. It's the easiest bread you could ever make. Are you in a relationship or seeing someone at the moment? So right now, I am not in a relationship. I am 100% single. And am I seeing somebody at the moment? No, I am not seeing somebody at the moment. I wanna use this time to just focus on myself and kind of just really create the life that I wanna live. What happened to you and Fredo? Okay, so with him, what happened was that, I don't know, I just kind of felt like he just wasn't, I felt like he couldn't really give me what I wanted, and I just felt like he wasn't as serious as I needed someone to be. So I don't know, I kind of just stopped talking with him and I kind of just let that drift away because it just wasn't, I know it wasn't for me. So kind of just let that go. It was a little fun experience and that's really it. And then now we move on. Would you ever date a female? No, I would never date a female. I'm into men. I really love men and I would not be satisfied with a female. How long you been single now? So I've been single for a year and September, October, November, December. I've been single for a year and 3 months. It's going on 4 months in January. Have you ever been a stripper slash dancer? So I've never been a stripper, and I guess you're saying stripper, dancer, same thing. No, I've never been a stripper, never been a dancer. But I am a dancer though. Like I dance, but I do like ballet, modern, hip hop, stuff like that. Not like a stripper dancer. So it's 2 different types. How do you regain self-esteem after a breakup? That gotta be a whole nother video. What part of New York are you from? I'm from Brooklyn. Do you ever get days where you feel insecure or off days? Of course, that happens all the time. I'm always getting a day where I feel off. I'm always getting a day where I might feel a little insecure, and it's always an off day, for sure. Where are your sunglasses from? The ones you've been wearing lately. So these, I'm guessing you are talking about. So these shades right here, I'm actually selling them in my website. So if you guys would like these, I will put my website in the description down below, and you guys can click on them to see. So, you know, make sure you go cop or whatever. These are literally my favorite shades. What is your favorite lace glue? So my favorite lace glue for all my wigs right now has to be the Bold Hold. The Bold Hold is by far my top. New Year's plans. My New Year's plans is to spend it with my family, because those are my real friends and I love them so much, and they love me unconditionally, and I would never trade them in the world for anybody. So I'm spending New Year's with my family. What is your zodiac sign? So my zodiac sign is a Libra, September 27th. Save the dates. How old are you? I'm 23 years old. I'm getting old. How do you stay confident? Were you always confident, or did you have to build that? So how do I, okay. I wasn't always confident. I definitely went through a phase where I did not feel pretty. I did not feel like a bad bitch. And this was probably like in middle school. I used to have a lot of acne. I had like a mustache, a peach fuzz. I did have long hair, but even still with the long hair, I still didn't even feel pretty. So what happened was I began shaving my mustache. I would shave my mustache. And then acne, that was kind of just something I had to deal with. Sometimes I used to try to use my hair to cover up my face. And then when that didn't work, as I got older, I just looked for ways to try to tame my acne. So eventually, as I got older, my acne kind of did go away, and as y'all can see, like, you know, we went back to normal skin. So I kind of just found my confidence through the way that I dress, the way that I wear my hair, the way that I style my lashes, the way that I do my nails, and also just taking care of my skin. Like once I found that, once I figured out how to treat my skin, like getting facials and stuff like that, going to the dermatologist, that also really was a big key in my confidence factor. So definitely taking care of my body physically was a big part of the confidence. And then, you know, like the little stupid materialistic things that go on top. So the dress up, the clothing, the nails, the wigs, the accessories, stuff like that. And it's sad to say, but it's the truth. So yeah, that's the different little things that I would do to build confidence. And then also knowing that I am a beautiful person inside and out, and also talking to myself, affirmations, definitely just knowing in my mind, like, I'm a good person, knowing in my mind and my heart, I'm a good person, I'm a beautiful person, and kind of just staying true to myself. And I feel like once you stay true to yourself, that's what really brings your true confidence. You find white guys attractive? So yes, I actually do find white guys attractive, but it's like a certain type of white guy though, like not just any kind of white guy. What's the best thing about being on your own? I can say for me, honestly, the best thing about being on my own is the fact that I kind of get to do whatever I want. I get to come and go as I please, and I don't have to answer to nobody when I want to just leave my house, or when I want to have somebody over. I think that's kind of like the best thing that about being on your own. What happened to your facial lady? So my facial lady, I no longer, so what happened was we started off as a business relationship and then it transformed into a personal relationship, and now we became friends. And I feel like as we became friends, that business side of the relationship kind of got lost in the sauce. And then it was like, I kind of felt like I was just still treating her like a business while still being personal, so like I would still promote her or whatever. And I just feel like I wasn't getting in return what I was supposed to be, like more facials, more. I feel like she just began to kind of put me to the side when it came to facials. She became too busy as like her clientele started to grow. And then also too, that was just some of it, but the most biggest part of it was I kind of felt like she kind of not betrayed me. I kind of felt like there was a time where I just needed her to say something that was the truth, and she could not say the truth. For whatever reason, she couldn't. She didn't want to. She could not say the truth. And so when I seen that she could not say the truth about one little thing, that just completely turned me off with this person, and I just completely just stopped everything. Like, I mean, I tried to still keep talking after, but I just couldn't do it. Like, it's not, no, you couldn't tell the truth. So who knows what else you wouldn't even be, like, who knows what else you wouldn't want to tell the truth on. So I just can't deal with somebody who cannot tell the truth, and like, you're supposed to be my friend. And, you know, I feel like when you're in a relationship with somebody and you're not telling the truth with somebody you're in a relationship with, that's different. But it's just like, when you're my friend, I feel like you should always know to, I feel like if you're my friend, it shouldn't be that hard to say the truth to whatever the situation is. So because the business side of it kind of just crumbled. The business side crumbled because now that you're my friend, now you don't have time to give me facials no more, which I kind of did start feeling a way about that, but it's whatever. But now I need you to say the truth about something in front of other people, and you're not saying the truth about anything. You're making it look like you don't know what the truth is. So that to me right there just shows a certain character trait about somebody, and I can't deal with people like that. So to me, that's a no in my book, so you gotta go. So that's pretty much what happened with the facial lady. Update on the celebrity crush story time. So my celebrity crush story time update is I do not talk to that person no more. That person is nowhere near in the picture. And yeah, that's pretty much the story time on that. What made you know you do not like females? So what made me know I don't like females is that actually physically being with a female, I just felt weird. Like, it did not feel like me. It felt awkward. It just didn't sit well with me on the inside. So I'm like, yeah, this is not me. Like, this don't feel right. And I just wasn't satisfied. And then like, I'll have moods where I don't even like you no more. Like, you're not even cute to me no more. So that's what made me know, like, alright, you're not digging the female side. Has your ex reached out to you since last year's incident and apologized? No, absolutely not. How has your mental health been lately? So my mental health has definitely been on the right track. I definitely had to go through certain experiences to learn certain things to then begin to change and begin to think differently. And so now I can say I am operating at a healthy mental stage, and it feels amazing. Do you want to get married one day, and do you want kids? Yes, I definitely want to get married one day for sure, definitely so. And do I want kids? That's like a tricky one. I definitely would want kids, but like, it just has to be with the right man. Like, it has, y'all, it gotta be with the right man, because I cannot afford to be a single mother. That's not gonna work for me. I can't be no baby mother. I can't be no single mom. I can't be no divorced mom. Like, that's just not gonna work for me. I'm not cutting it. I'm not settling for that. Your favorite lash set. So my favorite lash set would actually be the ones that I'm wearing now, which these are Madison lashes, and these are literally my favorite lash set out of my whole eyelash collection. Have you ever thought about making a song? I've definitely thought about making a song for a fact. I've definitely played around, but I've never tried to really make a song. Your biggest pet peeve. So my biggest pet peeve is when people walk on a fluffy rug with their shoes. I hate that. It makes my skin cringe, and it makes me want to tell you, like, what are you doing? Why are you walking on the rug with your shoes on? Like, that don't make no sense. Have you gotten anything done to your body surgically? If not, do you plan on doing so? So have I got anything done to my body? The only thing that I have gotten done to my body is my lips. I got lip injections last year, and that was it. Do I plan on getting something done? I don't really know. I don't know. I can't even give you an answer on that. I don't know. It's an IDK for me. If you could be a man for a day, what would you do? Oh, if I could be a man for a day, what I would do is see what it feels like to have an orgasm. I would want to know what men feel when they're having an orgasm, because, and I would want to know if, like, they could just get hard from anything. Like, you could just get hard looking at anything. So that's what I would want to know. Do you ever date someone that isn't famous and you're so beautiful? Thank you. And yes, I would definitely date someone that is not famous. All my boyfriends have been people that are not famous. Anybody that I'm really, like, spoken to was pretty much not famous. So I don't even, yeah, that's pretty much that. A moment you weren't so proud of. A moment I wasn't so proud of was that story time when I stole and I was confessing to my mom. I wasn't proud of stealing back then, but yeah, that was just a learning lesson. Best life lesson you learned. So the best life lesson I learned was the people you keep around you, and just knowing that not everybody is like you, and not everybody will operate the way that you operate, and not everybody is genuinely there for you. People are always looking to take sometimes, and not all the time are they willing to give in exchange for taking. So that's probably, like, one of the biggest things I've learned. Would you rather invest in makeup or skincare? I would rather invest in skincare because I'm not really, like, a makeup fanatic. I don't really wear like, makeup all the time, and then when I do, I feel like my makeup is pretty much, like, basic. So I'm more of, like, a natural girl. Now let's move on to YouTube questions. Are you planning to have a meet and greet soon? So I would love to have a meet and greet. I just don't know how to go about that, to be honest. What advice would you give to your teenage self that would have helped you avoid any hardships in your adulthood? So an advice that I would have gave to my teenage self was to focus on my career and focus on creating the life that I want for myself. So, like, that by the time I get to this age or older, I would already have been working, and that time builds up, you know. Also, I would have told myself not to be so easily I guess influenced and easily and not be so naive. I feel like I kind of was naive when it came to dealing with people, not really seeing the true picture, but just seeing what people say and seeing the nice part of things, but not seeing, like, the actual nitty and gritty of what things really are, because not everything is what it seems, and not everybody is how they seem. Do you enjoy being recognized, or do you go out thinking, man, I hope no one recognizes me? I rather not be recognized. I know this is probably mad funny. I'd rather not be recognized, to be honest. I would rather go outside and nobody be like, oh, hey, I follow you, or hey, are you do YouTube videos, or you're on Instagram. I would rather not be recognized, just because I feel like I'm a little awkward when it comes to, like, being like, oh my god, well, thank you so much for supporting me. Like, I don't know, I'd rather not be recognized. But it is what it is. Do you enjoy making videos or does it feel like a chore? So I enjoy making the videos. At one point it was feeling like a chore, but I feel like Vlogmas kind of really changed my perception on making videos, and Vlogmas for me kind of made it fun. And now I just feel more comfortable talking on camera. I feel more comfortable walking around with a camera, and then I'm kind of more like, I find editing now to be a little bit more easier, I guess, because I'm more in tune with like the videos that I'm making, and I feel like the videos that I'm making are like more fun. So it don't feel like a chore anymore, but at one point it definitely was feeling like a chore. Do you feel like you could be living in the end times? I do feel like the end times are coming very, very soon. I feel like we are experiencing the end of time. Like, this is the end of time, so get right with God, because you're gonna need him in a little bit, okay? You gonna always need him, but you're gonna need him like a little extra more now. Do you think it's better to love than lose, or not to love at all? So I think it's better to love and lose, because I feel like just because you have one sour apple doesn't mean all the apples you get now are going to be sour. What's something you would want to work on personality wise? Something that I would want to work on is saying no, because sometimes I'm afraid to say no to people because I don't want to hurt their feelings. I feel like when I'm thinking no, I'll say yes when it should really be a no. I'm pretty much gonna end this Q&A here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love y'all so much. Thank you guys for watching me. I know I can't express this enough. Like, really thank you for watching me, because it really does mean the world to me. I hope this pretty much gave you a little bit more insight about me and kind of how I operate and what's going on. So I love you guys, and hopefully I will see you all tomorrow with a new video. Make sure you turn on your post notifications so that you can be noted. So that you can be alerted whenever I upload a video. So I love you guys, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.